everybody? Welcome back to Torque Junkies. Today on Torque Junkies, we're going to be reviewing the Honda Ridgeline. Coming at you right now.
Wait a second.
What?
So that's not a Ridgeline.
Wait, what do you mean it's not the Ridgeline? It's the Ridgeback.
That's the Pilot.
The Pilot?
Yeah. No. This is a Ridgeline.
Oh. So the first thing that I want to talk about the Honda Ridge Pilot.
Dude.
Come on. I'm sorry. Come on, man. You got this. You got this, man. Honda Ridgeline. Honda Pilot. No. Honda Ridgeline. Honda Ridgeline. Now, if you're wondering, why is it that they went and made the Pilot and the Ridgeline on the same platform? Or in that case, in the same factory, which by the way is in Alabama. Now, the reason why they would do this is because, not just that it's more economical for them to go and do that, but also because it's a lot smoother. This car doesn't drive like your typical, pickup truck. It's not very rugged and in your face and loud. It's very quiet and nice. It drives really like an SUV. As a matter of fact, it looks just like the other SUV, the Pilot, like I said earlier, and even drives just like it as well, which is very convenient, and also it makes it very good in gas mileage, which I'll talk to you later about the unibody. So behind me, I have the rear of the car, or of the truck. So you can go and lower it down this way. It's locked. Now we're ready. So I can lower it this way, or I can open it this way. Oh yeah. So it serves as a door or a gate. It's pretty cool. Now the next thing I want to talk about is actually going to be not just the bed, which the bed is pretty cool because the bed, I noticed they hired it a little bit, and the reason why is these two sides here for the wheelbase over here actually kind of blocks out any additional space you'd like to put in. Not in this car. On here, it's a nice flat surface where if you wanted to put anything in there, you have maximum capacity. So that way, these over here don't get in your way. Probably my favorite feature of the car, actually not probably, it is my favorite feature of the car. The hidden compartment. So in here, you can put whatever you want in there. You can go scuba diving and put all your scuba gear in there. Or for me, who's probably not gonna do that, I'm gonna use it for tailgating. This is an awesome tailgating thing to go and show off. I mean, imagine going and opening this up and having a big ice cooler in there and putting some beers in there. But you're probably thinking, but wait a second, if you go and do that, you're gonna have all this water afterwards. Nope, there's a little drain pipe at the bottom. You just pull it out, all the water goes out. So it's pretty cool. As always, I'm gonna see if I can fit in this hidden storage area or trunk. Oh, it's very spacious. Wonder if I can fit in this way. Let me see.
The key.
I guess this car would be good for Bill Cosby. The only thing that I would say about the bed that I would say is kind of a downside is it's a little shallow. It's really not that deep, but we'll forgive him because it's a lot wider than your usual truck. You also have these little night lights here, which are really nice for, if you're gonna put anything in there at night, you can go and see what you're putting in there. Or, if you want to take a nap and you're afraid of the dark like me, you have your little night light here to keep you company. So I'm gonna go to sleep, so if you want to go and take a lunch break. Now, the Honda Ridgeline is powered by a 3.5 liter V6 engine, which produces 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. Now, as far as 0 to 60 goes, it does 0 to 60 in 6.6 seconds, which is really not bad considering that a GTI does it in 6.1 seconds. Not bad. So, it does an average of about 18 in the city and 25 in the highway, and 21 combined with both. That's not bad for a truck. So now that you heard me talk about the car, I think it's time to start driving the car and take a look at the inside. Let's go. So as far as interior space, it's very spacious. I've got plenty of leg room, a lot of headroom, and I already adjusted it. Going to the back of the car, I've still got a ton of space. I've got the seat all the way back, problems here. And even the back is very comfortable on my back. Need to go on like a trip and you need some extra space in the back? Not a problem. Just do that right there. Easy. Let's go. Let's check the interior. So, quality, check. Spacious, check. Really good quality materials, check. Captain chairs, check. I love captain chairs. Place to charge my phone, definitely check. Quadruple check, actually. Storage bins, check. A lot of storage bins, double check. And more. Ridiculously sized storage bins, check. And here is my Canon case. Boom. Phone holder friendly. Let's see. Oh shit, man. God damn. Just kidding, it was already like that. Tech check. Very good. Also, it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a huge plus. Okay, so we're now in the Honda Ridgeline. So after driving the car, I mean, I've only driven it outside of the parking lot. However, it really does feel just like the Honda Pilot, and which is a really good thing because it handles very well, and it's actually one of the most quiet cabins that I've actually been in. But the biggest thing is that separates this from other trucks in its caliber is how quiet it is. It's very quiet, it's very nimble. It really doesn't feel like a really big truck that's very loud and aggressive. It's actually very easy to use. I mean, I get why people like this car because you don't have to be a truck person to really like this car. I mean, you just have to like driving, period, because it's not necessarily drives more like a truck. It drives more, like I said, like an SUV or like the Honda Pilot. So if that's something that you're looking for something that's a little more quiet and also has very nice steering, takes bumps very well, then this is definitely the car for you. The car has very good pickup as well and has a really nice sound to it. On the rear-wheel drive model, it would do 3,500 pounds for towing capacity, and if you do four-wheel drive, it'll have 5,000 pounds towing capacity, which would make it a leader in its segment. I'm really just driving around in this area where I'm at right now. I mean, for a daily driver, this car is very, very comfortable. The AC works very well. It doesn't take forever to kick in. That's one thing I really like about Japanese cars, is that the AC kicks in like that. As far as comfort goes, Honda really put a lot of thought into this car, because when you're driving it around, not just as a daily driver, but long distance, like this car would be something to be really good, like on a road trip or something, because you're not gonna have, I wouldn't imagine like a backaches or hearing the annoying sound of like the engine being very loud or a loud cabin. It's just just easy to drive, very quiet, very responsive. One thing I really like too is how big the speedometer is for the actual numbers there, for the numbers on here. It's very big and in your face, and it really lets you know how fast you're going in the car. Because you could easily, I can imagine you could easily pass the speed limit of this car because of how quiet it is. You don't really realize how fast you're going. And I really like the steering too. When you're steering it's not a numb feeling. It's just a feeling that is very slick. When you're taking a turn, it's very smooth. The car doesn't feel like it's moving all over the place. And you said that's also thanks to the
electronic power steering.
The electronic power steering, which is a torque vectoring system, what that allows it to do is transfer power from wheel to wheel, so that way when it's taking a corner, it can transfer the power wherever the power is needed to be. And then also you said that, what was this? This is a unibody?
Yes, it's not a body on frame like trucks that make squeaks, and it handles better and it's quieter because it's a unibody platform.
And most trucks, they have what was the name of the one that most trucks have?
Body on frame.
Body on frame. So usually a car has a body on frame, which is usually like, it's not a single piece, which over time wears out and actually will, your car will not last as long with that. With a unibody, it's gonna last a lot longer because it is just one piece. Aside from the engine, the whole body is one piece. Also, huge thank you to Tommy Lamaro for allowing us to review this car. He was very, very helpful. He let us test drive the car. He gave us all the information we needed. If you need to find a really good, honest salesperson, come to Ed Moore's Honda and talk to Tommy. All right, guys, that's everything I got for you. Overall, I really, really like this car a lot, and that's really what I feel about this car. I don't feel that it's so much a truck as much as it is a car. You know, so many trucks now, it feels like a truck. You're driving it and you feel like this big mega car, but this one doesn't feel like that. It feels like you're driving a very luxurious car. It's very smooth and very easy to use. And for that reason, I'm not a truck person, but I would buy this truck because it feels like a car. All right, guys, thank you so much. That's everything I got for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And please like the video and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good one. This is Torque Junkies. Bye-bye.